Hi there.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. I have some technical difficulties. I mean, like technical issues. My
That's
apology.
that's okay. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. And you?
Yeah, I'm great. What time is it where you are?
Well, actually, it's 3:30 in the morning.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm sorry for making you get up at this time.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. By the way, hi, Callum. I'm Isa. We're
Easter,
not
right?
online yet, right?
Yeah. I was wondering how to pronounce that. So Easter. Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Would you be
Thank
able
you.
to give me a bit of background about yourself?
Well, let's see. I was born in Jakarta, Indonesia. I grew up in Bandung, and my mom was a traditional dancer instructor. I mean, traditional dance instructor,
Yeah.
and yeah, my dad he was in a band when he was in uni, and I started, learning about music. Actually, it's from both of my parents, and I got it. Music, the whole thing about it is from them. And what else? Let's see. Sorry, I kind of a little bit nervous. We're not online yet, right?
Yeah, no, we're not online yet. No, we're just
Oh, okay.
recording this. Then it will go
Oh,
online
okay.
and
Okay.
podcast.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Probably a bit hard to talk clearly at half three, but you're doing very well. So you
Thank
said
you.
your parents first got you into music.
Yeah.
Are they the ones who inspired you to make music?
Yes, both of my parents are the one who inspired me in music, and they like they introduced me to whole thing about creativity when it comes to music. Like my mom, she really loved what is it? Dance, not just dance, but it's more like traditional music. And
Yeah.
my dad, well, big fans of, gee, well, sorry, like at this time, uh, my dad is a big fan of Bob Dylan and John Denver,
Okay.
and every time, like when before he go to work, he always in the morning he always played, some of John Denver's and some of Bob Dylan's, and yeah, all old but goody stuff. And
Nice.
somehow, yeah, it shaped me. It shaped me in a way, like yeah, all the melody, all the songs that I've been listening to when I was a kid. Somehow I just got attracted to it, and when I was in junior high, that was the very first time I started to. I do not know at that time it was like a vocal melody. I just, like humming and
Mm.
making sort of a series of vocal melody. I don't know whether I am saying this right or not.
No, it
Excuse
sounds
my
right to
English.
me. No, you're very
Okay,
good.
thank you. And I asked a friend of mine. Well, his name is Mal, and I told him that, Mal, would you listen to this thing that I just created? But I think it's quite interesting. And then he listened to it and he said, "Oh, well, that's quite nice. You know what? You have to see my mom." He said, in a way, like his mom. His mom is a professional musician, a very popular singer,
Yeah.
and quite a living legend here in Indonesia.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, like, uh, his mom said that, Isa, one day in the future, actually, if you keep on doing things that you are doing right now, you will make a lot of music. It's not about good or bad. It's more about how you explore the. Well, she said, explore the. Well, I forgot.
Just like the
Uh,
world of music, explore
mm,
the
yeah,
sounds.
this the sounds and the melody, and you'll be a composer one day. Oh, really? I
Wow.
said, no, like, yeah, yeah. I just laugh, I just laugh, and yeah, long story short, I started to making and writing some lyrics, and you know, like mm, yeah, just make the songs in how do I say it? Make the songs fully completed and yeah, finish the song. That's what I mean.
Excellent. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Thank you.
Were there any influences that you had, not your mum and dad, but artists that you enjoyed listening to?
Oh yes. Uh, I like you too. I like the Beatles and also yeah Bob Dylan.
You're not saying
And yeah,
all these British names just to get me excited.
no, 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 no. Yeah, because you know the Beatles is also one of the band that my dad used to play every morning. Yeah,
Lovely. Yeah, I
yeah.
love the
Annie
Beatles.
Lennox and Dave Stewart. Eurythmics. I mean,
Yes.
yes. I really love their music.
Very,
Yes,
very good.
I'm saying this not because yeah.
I was like, he's trying something. He's trying to please me. No, it's
No, no, no.
so what how would you describe the music that you typically create? Because I've listened to your latest single, and that's
Thank you.
kind of a different turn for you, isn't it? So what is the music you typically create?
Well, the music that I typically created is just try to be honest with the feeling that I have and, you know, like pouring it down. Well, I always started with a guitar,
Yeah,
and though technically I'm not a guitar player, but I really need sort of an instrument, and I used the guitar as the medium
yeah.
so I could create a vocal melody. And from there, you know, after I finished the whole thing, I mean, like the whole vocal melody from the start till the end,
Yeah,
and then I started to, you know, make the lyrics just based on things that I feel at that time.
brilliant. So, if you had a genre or maybe two genres to describe your music, what would genre would you say your music is?
Well, if I may say, the genre is alternative rock.
Alternative rock, fantastic. So,
Yes,
yeah,
alternative.
and I did get that kind of vibe from listening to your latest song. It's called "I Gotta Stop,"
Yes.
and you say it's one of your favorites so far out of everything you've made.
Thank
You
you.
really enjoyed the overdriven guitars in it, the chorus melodies, everything like that.
Thank you.
What was the creative process like in making "I Gotta Stop"?
Well, the creative process was, you know, it, it was sort of a personal experience that I had
Yeah,
with my ex. Everything didn't end up so well,
mm,
and both of us kind of feel, you know, sad and everything. And I just tried to manage the whole feeling that I had by, you know, like reach my guitar,
yeah,
started to strum the guitar and find the vocal melody that I just thought kind of fit with the emotional things that I felt at that time.
wow,
And yeah, it was pretty simple. I mean, like the creative process that I did with the I gotta stop from the guitar. I jump into the lyric, and
yeah.
then I just started to, you know, like
Snowball just kept going.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
everything, yeah, snowballing and writing all the things that I felt at that time, with all the messed up feeling that I had inside my head, yeah, my everything, you know,
yeah,
because maybe this may sounds a little bit cliche, but yeah, love kind of make me uh feel you know, like from boys to men, I grown,
yeah.
and I found out that actually sometimes in life there are certain things that even though you have tried your best to yeah, to keep the
Keep it going.
relationship,
Yeah,
yeah, keep it going and everything, but somehow you just have to end it, you know, if you really love the girl that
yeah.
you love. Yeah,
Uh,
it's like a cycle, like
It is. It does sound cliche, but sometimes the our best art comes from the saddest things in our lives. Our hardest experience, our most difficult experiences can bring out the best art in us, or maybe the most heartfelt and emotional things that people can connect with.
yeah.
Um, so you said it was quite a simple
Mhm.
process. Do you think it was simple because it was so easy to write about?
Yeah, it was easy to write about at that time, with the whole messy feeling that I had,
Yeah.
and I just need to manage my feeling, and I need to pour it down into a lyrics, and somehow I just thought that I got it in a good way, because
Yeah.
the way I see it now, uh, I just glad
Yeah.
things, yeah, happen, because I learned that, I gotta stop become like a token from the past, that
Yeah.
I really need to accept about how things supposed to, going, and how sometimes life can be so at some point so uncertain and quite mislead, if you took it in the wrong way. Yeah.
No, I get that. I see, and it's a good thing that you've moved on and you've made that happen. It was hard, but a good thing. Yeah. So, if you could give people a reason to listen this song, what would you say?
Mm,
Why
I
should
would
they
say,
listen to it?
yeah, to to those people who really, have a broken-hearted feeling. Actually, this song can represent about how you're supposed to deal with the situation when there's this cycle that keep on going, and somehow, whether it's gonna be you, or yeah, like your girlfriend need to break the cycle, and but you just cannot do it, and yeah, somebody need to do it, because if not, this is not going to end it well,
No.
in a way like, in a way like, those who like, really deeply in love with someone, somehow, and sometimes they just have to learn to let things go by doing something that might hurt the, yeah, the woman they loved.
Yeah. So you're hoping that this song will help some people to
Yeah.
maybe rethink how they're acting, how they're feeling, and put it in a new thought pattern, a new frame in a way.
Yes.
Brilliant. Um, so have you ever performed your music? Do you have any upcoming shows
Upcoming shows, next month. Next
next
month,
month?
still,
Okay.
yes, next month in Indonesia. Yeah, and hopefully I could visit the lovely country of yours, and I don't know, have a showcase there
Hey, that would be
later in the
cool.
future. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Fantastic. So I've been talking about this with a lot of artists. The world has moved online, and
Hmm.
you can do so much online, and you can
Yes.
become a very popular artist without ever performing a show. How do you feel the internet has impacted your approach to being an artist?
Well, the internet kind of give some sort of a door to the world,
Hmm,
when, me from Indonesia and Callum from England. Am I saying it right?
that's right, yeah.
All right.
Well done.
Yeah, I mean, like, somehow I can reach people,
Yeah,
very very wide, with a very very wide, audience. I just love to share the songs, because that all that matters when it comes to popularity. It's just a bonus,
yeah, yeah,
in my opinion, because, uh when you try to express how you feel, uh, through your music, and you try to express it in a very sincere way, hopefully people can connect with it, And that's what really important to me, how we can connect to each other through music, and how can we relate without knowing each other. And at the end, everybody will learn something from music and having a good positive vibration.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
answer. Do you not feel it's become too saturated? There's like too many of us now can send music out whenever we want compared to 10, 20 years ago. How do you feel? How are you fighting that sort of big sea of people and
Yes,
artists out there? How do you fight that?
it is a big sea of people, but somehow I just have to embrace it.
Mm,
Uh, I have to embrace it because everybody have the right to express their feeling when it comes to music, and everybody have their specific talent or distinctive talent, whether it's a vocalist, it's a guitarist, a drummer, or a violinist, and
yeah.
so on. And just knowing that, wow, I am among artists, among people who are creative.
Yeah.
It triggered me in a positive way. I'm not, I'm not being, I just thought that having a lot of variety people with variety music can help us to become much better in a way, like uh we learn something different, that we just thought that this is the only thing that we have,
Yeah.
while actually in reality there are so many variety about when it comes to music, with the genre, with how they express their feeling, their emotion, and everybody have their distinctive way to express it.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's a brilliant answer. Yeah, we should all
Thank
be
you.
allowed to
Thank you.
express ourselves, and it's great that we can now. We have access to all of this that only a few did maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So what is next for you? What are you going to do next?
Next, I'm preparing my debut album, ongoing right now.
Nice.
Hopefully, everything going well. And at the end of the year, the plan is supposed to be, the album is supposed to be finished, the recording and everything, and just can't wait to share it to the world through through internet first.
Fantastic. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fantastic. That's brilliant. So I think we'll wrap it up there. It's been lovely to meet you. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out I Gotta Stop by it's Issa
Isa.
Raja. Issa Raja.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. So fantastic. Go and check it out. It's linked in the description. This will also be available on podcast. So if you want to hear it just in your headphones instead, you can do. So thank you very much for joining me.
Pleasure's all mine, Callum.
Go back to
Thank
sleep.
Will do.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I say.